Life is better with Betor.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with Betor, Kin to All. Betor is a big booty deck because you want to have as much toughness as you can get in order to trigger the 3 abilities. If you have 10 or more toughness, you're going to be drawing a card. 20 or more, you'll also get to untap your creatures. 40 or more, your opponent is going to lose half of their life. And you can also make that all of their life if you also have a Bloodletter of Akazats in play. This deck is running some strange creatures because we're just looking to get tons of toughness. Tree of Perdition, Bedrock Tortoise. Some of these cards are also enablers for high toughness cards, allowing you to swing not with your creatures as that are actual power, like Antiquity here, which is a 110 behind my head, but actually swinging with their toughness. The booty attacks get even stronger with things like Double Strike in the air, which combined with Betor's abilities allow you to swing in, draw cards, untap, and do it all again. This is a very fun deck that's taking advantage of some really cool creatures that you might not otherwise get to play, like Catapult Fodder. And if you are playing this deck after April 29th, make sure you add a Felithar into your deck. That's the Toughness Matters Felithar. It is a card that is not currently released in Arena, but you should be able to craft it after that date. So let's take Betor into the queue and start playing some booties. Eshki Dragonclaw. She can grow each turn you cast a creature and a non-creature spell, and she can also draw you a card. She's very scary, in part because she has Vigilance, Trample, and Ward, which means that she's really, really hard to stop, both by blocking, even with high toughness creatures, or by dealing with her in other ways. Like, you think you see this 113 in my hand? I bet she's gonna get bigger than that if I don't, like, Swords to Plowshares her to death. I'll play this bird. It's a good bird. I wonder if it gets bolted. Leave this Verdant Catacombs in case I need the Swords to Plowshares this turn. Doesn't look like I do. This might get Tails Ended, hoping it doesn't. Yeah, I have an Eshki deck in Brawl, and I will say it is awesome. I will highly recommend it if you are looking for like a cool deck that performs way better than you'd think it does. I will take more lands. I don't have a 4-drop, so we play the tap land here and pass the turn. One of the coolest things about Eshki is how well it works actually with a bunch of arena-only, like, digital cards. There are a bunch of digital-only cards that produce a non-creature spell you can cast every turn. Yeah, turns out that works really, really well with Eshki. There's also ones that produce a creature you can cast every turn. Both of those are good. All right, I've got Betor mana, but that sure is too blue up. So I'm gonna try to play Unhallowed Phalanx. It costs the same as my commander. And look at how strong it is! This jank common is a 113 that enters tapped. And that's the whole card. Yep. That's the whole card. But it's really awesome with Betor because it just accelerates you to 20 toughness. Betor plus Phalanx equals 20, which is good. You did not play Eshki. Okay. Then I'm not gonna play Betor. I'm scared of mana drain, okay? I've played enough Brawl that, like, especially if this is my version of the deck, it has mana drain in. Hi, Eshki! I cannot Swords her here because she does have Ward 1. Ooh, and Elusive Otter. Adventures also work really good with Eshki, and she grows, drawing them a card and gaining 2 power and toughness. Yeah, I know. I'm like looking at my own Toxic Deluge, like, yeah, I could do that. Tap you. I guess I can swing in with the Phalanx. It doesn't really make a difference, though. Trying to decide if I want to bolt this in. I don't need it for the Swords to Plowshares, though. And I will be using this in my end step. That's why I put the stop. Because I think they have Mana Drain. Cool. What card needs flavor text? Betor? Betor has no flavor text. Otter? Otter has no flavor text. Eshki? Oh, wow. Eshki actually does have flavor text. The Twice Whisperer heals. The Dragonclaw protects. Together we will rebuild the Temur. Cool. Okay. Betor back in hand. Aw, no more card draw and untappies. Oh, they strangled the bird. Rough. Oh, cool. They tapped. I'll play Betor. I'll just throw down the Arboreal Great. Like, what am I using this for if not for more toughness? We draw. We untap. Golden Sidekick. It's a 2-mana 1/3 that can make the creatures in my hand have more toughness. I'm a simple woman. All I need is a little bit more booty on my creatures. Oh, hi, Atali. Atali that costs less from the Fuel Tank Feaster. From me, they stole Crashing Drawbridge. It's 4 toughness and it can give haste. And from them, ooh, rocks. And other things, too. Roxanne's gonna be making these meteorites and throwing them at my creatures. Or my face. Next turn, I'll have some protection and... well, I honestly might want a Toxic Deluge. The question is, do I kill Atali and thus Betor, or just everyone else? I feel like I just kill everyone else. It's a bummer because it also gets rid of my buff from Betor. I'll draw a card, but I won't get the untap. Unless I don't know, Tower Defense. I think 3 is fine. I could go for 4 too, hitting the drawbridge, but it matters very little to me. All right, so that's 14. I could still use... that would get me to 18. Sidekick. Same idea. That's fine. 17 is all right. And I do have a good blocker here. I'll just swing it for 2 in the air. It's like I don't want to use the tower defense on that. Yes, the Bitesteel Colossus will get bodied by the Jank 5-mana uncommon. Unless it doesn't, and I like buff it or something. But I have the Heroic Intervention, which should help. It'll help me protect myself a bit. Hi, Eshki. There's their creature for turn. Giuseppe! Okay. Non-creature. Eshki get haste. She's swinging for 6. That's swinging for 7. And I go down to 12. I might fire off the tower defense if I don't get another way to hit enough toughness. But Zoprindel, this is perfect. Okay, Zoprindel. Double it up, baby. Shashwambo. Sure, why not? You all untap anyway. Among other things. So now we have definitely more than 40 toughness. We have 58. All no creatures in my hand. Get the buff. We draw, we untap, and they go to 6. Sweet. I like 26 toughness creatures. Do you? Yep, Zoprindel's in the deck. I'm not running Unnatural Growth, but I felt like, why just play big toughness creatures when I can play a big toughness creature that doubles more toughness creatures? Uh-oh. Second Atali, but this one flies. So Atali's stealing again, finding Fuel Tank Feaster. They had one of those out before I killed it. And the Great Henge! Make sure you order those spells the other way around. Oh, too late. Yeah, we've all been there. So they missed out on drawing a card because this entered after this. That's fine. They have cast a creature and a non-creature spell. Thanks, Atali. Or I guess clone of Atali. Oh, roaming throne. Do you name human? I feel like human's good because then she draws you 2 cards and gets 4 counters. Which would be really, really scary if Unhallowed Phalanx weren't honestly the thickest dog in the entire, like, tri-state area. Hey, it's a creature that makes a non-creature. I'm telling you, a lot of the alchemy cards are really cool with Eshki. In the whole multiverse. Biggest booty in the multiverse. Yeah. Alright, they all get haste. Eshki double triggers. Kablamo. Kashlamo. I'm pretty good at blocking, though. I don't know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have 2 mana up. 3 mana. Field Tank Feaster. Oh, damn. Everybody's coming in. Aww. Betor back in hand. I don't feel like sacrificing that. And we go to blocks. I will block the incredible flying Itali. The not so incredible flying Eshki. And I'll go to kill this. Now let's see if I just die off that first. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then yeah, we're fine. And either the Tortoise or Betor is going to get a buff here. Okay, Betor got the buff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage here. Oh, or Nethroi. Nethroi. Nethroi's cooler. Gonna drive you batty. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's free bird! People still think Freebird's funny, right? No? Just me? Cool. Swing in, gain some life, deal some damage, win the game. GG, Eshki. Vinwixit verbose. Host. Vinwixit will probably be countering an awful lot of spells in my deck because that's what he does best. Drawing cards and then doubling that card draw. Also, playing some nice little evasive creatures. Oh, bless up, though. I have an Arboreal Grazer to stop their Lantern Bearer. That's actually why I was so interested in this hand. Not because of early ramp, but because of early blocking. They need to get their speed up in order to get through. And, yeah, if they can't get their speed up, then that's good for me. I guess I can go for Golden Sidekick or Unstoppable Slasher here. I'm going to go for Golden Sidekick plus Excavated Wall. And, Temple Garden. I want another black source. I have another green source in hand, so let's go for another black source. Undergrown Tomb. Perfect. A blocker. So now I can block you, and I can block you. Venwixit. Oh, they bounced one because they want to get damage through. Emrakul's messenger, how dare you? I'll still prevent 2 damage. My hope has faded. It really has. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of crestfallen by that. I'd love to get to play Catapult Fodder. I can try to race them with the Unstoppable Slasher. Bring out the Sidekick. Yeah, there's usually some flyers and unblockable creatures. And sometimes they're using auras to do that. But usually it's just like, there's like the merfolk and the snake that's unblockable. Is it a snake? Siren, maybe. It's blue. And it's a 1/2, and it can't be blocked. I'm gonna mill myself. It's fine. It's in case of Nethroi. Oh, thank goodness. See, Huatli? That's useless. I don't need that. I could go for a Betor here, but I'm fairly confident that they're going to be able to counter whatever I play here. So I'm going to play something that's cool but not necessary. Catapult fodder. Yeah, you fought. It doesn't fly. You're not scared of things that don't fly. So this is going to transform at the start of combat. It's a 2/6 that lets me throw my big booty creatures. I figured out, like, most people will not consider this worth countering, so it's safe for me to throw down. And look, it's going to prevent them from drawing cards off Enduring Curiosity, because now I have a big blocker on the ground. Genius. Genius. Have I won yet by flinging big booty at my opponent? No. The dream is Catapult Captain plus Tree of Perdition. We make their life total 13, and then we yeet the extra large tree at them. Please. I need it. I need this in my life. Thieving Skydive, are you gonna steal my wall? Okay, I'm gonna mill myself again. Tapped wall. No! Tree of Perdition! Okay, Nethroi off the go. We need Nethroi now. Guys. Yeah, it's a 3-mana 2/6. That's a pretty big butt. Is it wash away? It's not. Whew. Okay, so I'm only at 19, so I don't get the untap. That's why I didn't, like, I don't know, get some cheeky attacks in. Phantasmal Image. Are you going to make your own Betor? What do you mean you have 21 toughness? They draw a card, which causes them to get a spawn. Spawnathan. I can exile Enduring Curiosity. I could also use that to touch the Betor, which would get rid of it. I'm going to try to get rid of Enduring Curiosity and just do it right now. They have 3 mana up. Let's see if they protect it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they have more toughness than me. Making me feel kind of inadequate, actually. And then the Hash Slinging Slasher. Next turn, I only had 4 mana up. I need 5 mana to do it. I can do the thing of Tree of Perdition. You might notice I have a Shifting Woodland. I do need, I guess, a little bit more mana to do the whole thing. I'm gonna get there. Hey, they're gonna steal my card draw. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, alright, yeah. Shifting Woodland is going to become Tree of Perdition. Tree of Perdition is gonna steal their toughness, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, throw something at them. Shifting Woodland rules. Aw, man. Okay, fine. They're gonna get in damage in the air, and they're going to approach max speed. But you're gonna let me kill something, too. Probably Thieving Skydiver, Betor, and Lantern Bearer go in. Those are the 3 I would choose. Wow, it's like I know. It's because it makes sense. This one's already done its thing. This one can do something when it's already dead, and this is the biggest. Make my monsters grow. Ooh, slightly larger Enduring Innocence. The lowest toughness creature in my deck. A Ghostly Pilferer. How spooky. Actually really use, like... Yeah, that. Okay, so it costs 1, 2, 3, 4. It does the thing, it taps, and then I don't have enough to sacrifice it. So I have to wait just a little more. I'm gonna touch the Betor, which causes it to get sacrificed. Swing in with the Unstoppable Slasher. Yeah, it costs 3 mana to use the sacrifice ability, and I ideally want to do it all at once. This will trigger their Fairy Mastermind. It's like you already have Finwixed out. Look at you drawing extra. Okay, now I have enough mana. Turning Shifting Woodlands into Grave Pact? Ooh, dastardly. Yeah, so the only cards I really care about here are, weirdly enough, Catapult Captain and Shifting Woodland. It's something they can interrupt by bouncing. But counter spells won't touch it. What do I need the mana for? Oh, for the sacrifice. Allow me to demonstrate. Alright, so we're gonna turn Shifting Woodland into Tree of Perdition. Hi, I'm Tree of Perdition. Really cool card. Super awesome ability. Don't touch it. Thank you. I'm going to make your life total 13. Now, I'm going to sacrifice Tree of Perdition so you lose 24 life. Got a Tail's End? I could have waited until end step. It's way more fun to do it now. Yeah! It all comes together. Did I have fun? Yeah, I did the thing. I had so much fun. Kona, Rescue Beastie. And a hand that's not very helpful. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, what I needed was interaction, and I found it. Kona just needs to be tapped in order to get a permanent into play from hand. That's it. Just needs to be tapped. And it's very easy to tap it, because, like, you can attack with it, or use it to crew, tap it to generate mana. There's a lot of different stuff you can do. I like this Rootway Moose would be able to tap it. I don't want you to tap it. I'm going to keep this up, and they're probably still going to be able to just play it again in, like, a turn. You like my pretty bird? Me too! Do I think they're going to be able to play Kona next turn? Nope. So I'd be safe to play Beast Whisperer or Bedrock Tortoise. I'll set up for a bigger blocker. Bedrock Tortoise. Essentially, it is a 6/6. It's a 6/6 that doesn't actually have any power. Springleaf Drum. Costs some mana, but it lets them tap on demand. So yeah, next turn, Kona. This turn, though, Beast Whisperer. And I think I'll swing in for 6, because I can. That's a good hit. I like that the tortoise has, like, a hat. Oh, Cultivator. Alright. Sure, gets you a land. I guess if they don't have anything big to cheat into play, like, why even bother? I could block this. Oh, the Toughness Big Booty card. Oh, the Dragon Clan Monument. Yes, there is one of the monuments does make you a big booty creature. I know which one you're talking about. It's the Abzan Monument. It makes a creature though for I think it's like 5 mana, maybe 6. It's great if you already have a super high toughness creature out though. It's a very cool card. I could play Betor. I kind of like Green Shell though, so I'm gonna go for Greenie. Drawing a card. Yeah, at this point they could just start playing the big things, so I'm just gonna try to swing in for big damage. Boop boop. Scraps, what are you doing on the floor? You want to be in the video? Is that what's happening? You being a little video schmidio meow meow? You're so cute. This cat is ridiculous. Now they might be waiting until they have protection here. I don't know. They could have a heroic intervention. Or Tyvar's stand. Collective resistance, even. So they're gonna get something from their hands into play. Okay, my cat. Very cute. Oh, yeah, that's a Sire of 7 Deaths. That's a very good something. I guess it's Big Booty Betor time. Drawing cards is good. And getting triggers from the green shell is also good. Scraps, like, came in, gave me some nuzzles on my foot, and then left. Golden sidekick. At least I get my untaps. Thought about grazing, like, yeah, putting more lands. I'm just gonna take a hit from this. It's gonna gain them a lot of life. Utopia Sprawl. More mana! Are they gonna get loose with the moose? Thorn Mammoth! Ah, gee. No! Thorn Mammoth is so good against my deck because my creatures don't actually have high toughness. It's fake. I can kill the Sire of 7 Deaths by blocking with almost everything. Like these 3. It's probably still worth it. I can do it. As long as I'm not blocking with a tortoise, because then they lose their, like, damage dealing ability. Hi, who are you gonna kill? I think that's a very good trade for me. And who do you cheat in? Vaultborn Tyrant, RIP Bedrock Tortoise. You sure have 0 actual power. So my card draw outside of Betor is gone. But I can still bring my toughness back up. At least a little. And I can swing in and then untap. Big Booty Armasaur? Yeah, it got a big buff from the golden sidekick. I guess I should have actually attacked in first. I forgot that this would have buffed another creature in my hand. Ah, Foreign Klex. He's got reach! Stop killing my stuff, please. Thorn Mammoth, you're very mean. This is, it's hard to tell. It is Foreign Klex with reach. Yay! Armored Armadillo gets a buff. Good job, sidekick. Yeah, my trusty little sidekick. If they activate Vorinclex's flip ability, this will care about it. Okay. Okay, we're good. I think I gotta get rid of the Thorn Mammoth. It's being a, I hate to say this, thorn in my side. But first, let's roll them bones. I want to see what I can get off Turn Timber Symbiosis. It's gonna be some creatures. Oh, Soprindel! Yeah, never mind. We're fine. I'm good. I don't even care anymore. Beep, beep. Out of the way. Ah, heroic intervention. Who even cares? I care a little. Because now I can't get damage through. But you're still going to lose half your life. And that feels good to me. They're down to 8. I like how if they do things pre-combat, it's like so much stronger because of Zoprindel. I tapped the drawbridge. Well, I tapped it because it's going to untap. Ha! I get to draw a card because you're using your land to draw a card. What up? Word up, Runic Armasaur. Clearly the best card. Lithoform Engine. Lithoform Engine. We big. We them boys. Sundering Titan. It'll It'll destroy my Lush Portico. And... Wait, will it only destroy Lush Portico? They're gonna gain a lot of life. Yeah, that's... I, like, don't have lands with types. It's just that. Oops. I think they doubled all the stuff on the stack, which resulted in them having to destroy one of their own lands. Oh, I should have sacrificed that in response to Zobrindal. Like you and the bird, maybe. Alright, how much damage do I got in the air? How much do I have in the ground? How much do I have anywhere? Tweet. Yeah, that's dealing 10 if they don't block. But they have to block. And I guess we're just, like, honestly huge. Also, they're gonna lose life, no matter what. Sweet. GG, love Zobrindal with this. Zergo Thunder's Decree is probably going to go wider than I can handle, because whenever he attacks in, he makes 2 warrior tokens. And those warrior tokens don't get sacrificed, because Zergo says they don't. That's the whole reason. He just says, in your end step, warriors don't get sacrificed. So Mobilize does not cause them to be sacrificed. Yeah, we're having a clan battle. The Abzan versus the Mardu. Ready? Fight! Gonna bring out this crashing drawbridge to give my stuff haste and defend me. Some removal sounds good. I have removal next turn, or I could throw that Necro Bloom for lots of toughness, or Taste It to go wide. Is there lore for Betor? I believe Betor is technically a collective of spirits, which is why you'll see in the story, I think Betor is referred to with they, them pronouns, because they are a multitude. They are the voices of the Abzan past. They're the dragon that came out of the... God damn it, Johnny. Sorry. They're the voices that came out of the Dragon Storm to help the clans take down the Dragon Lords. It's like an amalgamation of ancestors. Listen, I got rid of the boots because I couldn't get rid of the Ajani. I wish I could. By the way, he is a warrior. I'm a warrior. No, they're shoving my hobbit. Is his brother a warrior? Yes, she is. I hope I get a land. I'll get one out of binding. Okay, cool. I did get another one. I'll go for the mortuary to surveil. She? Listen, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's Johnny's brother. Teysa. Teysa, make a spirit. Teysa, do you want to stick around? Nah, Teysa's going on vacation. They could have shoved their own token in order to flip a Johnny. Yes, and I wonder if they were considering doing it. Ooh, Witty Roastmaster. So there's Witty Roastmaster and Devilish Valet are both really cool, like, just cards to use with Zergo. I have not actually tried them in my deck, but I do want to at some point. I'll trade. Listen, I'd trade with that, but friggin' then a Johnny flips. You haven't seen this Teysa? Oh, it's good. Teysa, return! Teysa, make a spirit. Oh, she's getting sorted. Fine. All right. Betor would just draw me a card. So I think instead I'm going to go for Wall of Blossoms. Looking for land. Finding a land. Excellent. And then playing Necro Bloom. Does Zergo only affect his own mobilize? All mobilize. And also anything else that would cause you to sacrifice warriors in your end step. Whatever that may be. At least I can block this without killing it. More 1/1s. Stop pinging me. Yeah, impact tremors effects are great when you're going this wide. So I will block, block, kill, kill. Oh, if you made a copy of something that gets sacrificed at end of turn, yeah, it wouldn't get sacrificed as long as it's a warrior and a token. Well, that's what he says. No warrior tokens getting sacrificed. I get an untap and a card drawn. Okay, seems good enough to me. Betor, they do have one up. I'm gonna say they totally do not have ways to deal with this. Would I want to risk that? Yeah, I'm fine with it. If they want to trade Necrobloom into like Roastmaster or Crapton, I'll take it. All right, so we get the card draw and we get the untap. Yes, there's a new 1/3 impact tremor. Same thing as Roastmaster. It's a 1/3 with reach. I have it in my Zergo deck. She's also a warrior? She is also a warrior. They mobilize. They globalize. I wonder if they have like a Embercleave or something here. I'm kind of scared. I will try to block you, you, and you. Oh my god, I'm alive. Okay, if they replay Zergo, these won't get sacrificed. Otherwise, they will. Yeah, if they have Embercleave, I might be dead anyway. I don't know, I have pretty high toughness. Oh, Zergo's Vanguard. And Shock Brigade! Wow, you have a lot of mobilize. Good news is none of those have reach. Betor, you can bash them. Is this going to be another Zoprindel mega game? Okay, wait. Or is this an assault formation? I think it's Zoprindel. Everyone get haste. Landfall got me a zombie. Zombie is gonna grow. Kablamo. You, and... Yeah, why not? I love Wall of Blossoms like, yeah! Me too! You are awesome. MVP, seriously, Zoprindel. Give this guy a hand. Girl? Phyrexian Monstrosity? Yeah, there's something going on there. There's something going on. Kroxa and Kunaros. I have only one actual land and 2 fake lands in this hand, but that's not terrible. I have a 2-drop I can play, some card draw, some removal, and some protection. Kroxa and Kunaros comes out, exiles card from the graveyard to reanimate a card from graveyard. The faster you can ramp to 6 and fill up the grave, the more you can do. Ooh, Sorin, another 2-drop. I will actually play that, but it's because that gives me like 2 different life gain pieces that happen to have high toughnesses that work out pretty well with Betor. Also drew another land. Yay, a real land! They fetched, surveilled, put another land in the grave, shocked in, Priest of Felright, so now they have reanimation of any sort. I'm feeling Golden Sidekick. Over to the Sorin here. Since I don't really want to be flipping Sorin, he's just in here as a high toughness creature. Three mana and a Worn Power Stone, so they can get out Kroxa and Kunaros next turn, but they don't have the cards in graveyard. Hey, my graveyard hate baby! I love my little graveyard hate baby. I will start by swinging in. Beast Whisperer got the buff. And I'm going to play Armored Scrap Gorger so I have the graveyard hate as fast as I can get it. Yes, let me munch your graveyard. Oh, I'm being stabbed. Well, there goes my toughness. I can tear asunder one of those if I get desperate, and I can also tear asunder you. Guess I have 5 mana if I'm willing to lose even more life. I'm down. Vorinclex. Proc is nasty. It's also a really cool way to fill your graveyard up. Alright, I'm gonna grab a plain old forest, and I'm looking at what's in my hand. A Surveil. And this, I'm probably gonna be looking to chump block with. So I don't lose life off it. And I don't really want to trade because they could just bring it back for 3 life. They're debating what they want to do. They might have some removal in hand so they could shoot down that Vorinclex. They can also play Crux and Kronos as just a Vigilance Menace lifelinker. Yay! No more stab wound on my bat! An Anguish Recollection, discarding a Hoarding Broodlord. That is a pretty great card to reanimate since it lets you tutor. So they also got 2 non-creatures in hand with Anguish Recollection. I'm like trying to remember. It does something based on the card type. It gets you cards that don't share a card type. That's kind of cool because it like guarantees, hey, I don't need a land right now, so it won't give you 2 land if you discard one. What's my favorite team up? I don't know. A lot of them are really neat as commanders, but they all feel like very 4 commander designs. Bye, Terra Sunder. I assume. Yeah, bye, Terra Sunder. Ack! My stab wounds. Really wish I'd stop getting stabbed. Finding the old gods, take out the Hoarding Broodlord. I'm not even gonna wait. I kind of just want to exile it right now. Maybe I should wait. You target? It does target. Okay, more lands. I think I'm good. Just because you'll be getting me a land. Kablank. They are down to 9. As if I'm not going to lose 8 life across these 2. I can also go for the Priest of Felrights. Baby Soren, don't you love him? He's just a little guy. Ooh, haste! I can't exile it from their graveyard. And then they can get a 2-mana piece of removal. I wasn't expecting a Arena of Glory. I have to keep that back, but they just use this to tutor. But because of the haste, like, I couldn't tap this first. It would kill me. If they have a 2-mana piece of removal, and they probably do. I'm just dead here. It can actually be a 3-mana piece of removal, because of Hoarding Broodlord can be used to convoke it. What a nice way to stop me from being able to do anything. If I hadn't attacked with Vorinclex, I'd have a block, but yeah, that haste really just, you know, 12 more damage between the removal and the Crocs and Kunaros. Nicol Bolas, the Ravager, enters, makes you discard, and then can flip over and, like, reanimate stuff, deal damage, whatever. He's cool on the backside. He has a Planeswalker. I have and this is gonna blow your mind, an armadillo. It's a 0/4 with Ward 1. I bet you've never seen one of those before, but yeah, you probably haven't. It saw very little play even in Limited. Menagerie Curator. I have other... Do I have other zombies in my deck? Oh, it doesn't matter. I was like, I don't think I have any other assassins. I really wanted to draw cards. We have a ton of unique card types in this deck. Wall is actually, I think, one of the most, if not the most common type. Turns out that a lot of walls have very high toughness. Hey, Bolus. Do I have the Angry Wall? What's the Angry Wall? I could choose to ramp to try to get Betor at next turn. I would rather try to go for an Unstoppable Slasher. I do, like, see that they have potentially double blue up. I understand this. I fear this. I accept this. I played my spell anyway, hoping that it would get to do the thing. Nice. Yeah, where's our MacGuffin to get Bolus out of the Meditation Realm? Jace, where are you? Menagerie Curator in a Volo deck is awesome. Any deck that's based around having unique creature types. Also, sometimes it just incidentally draws you hard. Also, it has 3 toughness, which is perfect for me. Slasher, slash their life totals. Get them with the hash-slinging slasher. Oh wait, are they gonna turn it into a skeleton? Make it utterly insignificant? Bounce it back into my hand? Surveil? I guess losing the life from your fetch first makes sense. Foam Speaker. A wall. Witch, this witch. They're down to 9. Nice. They didn't have a board wipe, and I guess we win. I don't feel like it did much, but I guess we win. Codis, the Fang Keeper. Please and thanks you. Codis is going to be hopefully blocked by my high toughness creatures, but sometimes Codis can get ahead of you, make itself unblockable, and it's indestructible, so it's not like I can just get rid of it. Wish I could, but I can't. I do have a couple ways to exile it in this deck, and I could honestly add more. If you find yourself matching against a lot of Codis, move cards into your deck like Skyclave Apparition. There's some, like, other great just exiling removal spells. Swords of Plowshare, Baleful Mastery, Terror Sunder, they're already in here, but you can also add in some, like, Shoulder's Edict and other sacrificing effects. Wow, you sure did ramp. This is kind of cool. I ramped too. Not as much as you. You had 2 types of ramp. They have 4 mana if they want to play Codis this turn. Do I have Fog Bank in this deck? Because it has a silly face on it? I don't think it's in Arena. But I don't remember. I think it's Fog Bank? That one's in blue, right? Oh, Animate Wall? I think also not in Arena. I'm trying to decide if I want to defend or if I want to attack. I protect. An Angry Wall. Animate Wall is your Angry Wall. Yeah, I don't think it's an Arena. You could put it into, like, an Arcades deck, right? Hi, Codis. Can you get your power and toughness? Oh, I was gonna say really high, but not like that. They wiped everything I have, and they have 6 mana. Please don't use it to make Codis Grotus. So rude. Okay, Cryptic Coat? Huh? That's a weird one. They exiled 2 lands. Oh, sorry, a land and an Overgrown Battlement. Oh, I want an Overgrown Battlement. I'll play the little slasher. Bloop. Oh yeah, this is a cloaked card, so it has ward too. One of the many mistakes of Karlov Manor. Karlov Manor, not a set people fondly remember. What? You don't want to attack? Fanatic of Ronus is great. It also has high toughness. You sure do have 2 blue mana up. Fanatic of Ronus, come be not a spell for me. They left Coda's back, I think, in part because it only has 2 power. And also, okay, it's Tail's End. So they were stopping it no matter what. They were trying to stop, I think, Betor. It was gonna hit something. Alright, that makes Codis big enough to get through the slasher. I think they left it back so they could block it. I think I'm still going to use up the Unstoppable Slasher here. It will come back tapped. So I'll be able to use it again soon. Can I have this back, please? Why are you playing that? You have enough mana. Okay, weird. Where are you, some kind of weirdo? Cut it out. I do like that Betor can help untap the slasher. Okay, they didn't cast it again because they wanted to eat their land. Sure. Codis deck's doing Codis deck things. I have to decide if I want to chump block Birds of Paradise. Probably a decent block here. Right now, it's not contributing very much to the toughness I need, and I already have the toughness I need with Betor. I also still don't know what this is. Hello, cards. You have a fetch land. You can brainstorm fetch. I'll block. I don't want them stealing my little baby walls. They're mine. I brought them from home. I mean, doesn't get destroyed. Counter spells? I'd like it if you didn't. Yay! Betor's gonna draw me a card! What's that? Oh, a Triumph. Codis' Familiar is a cool snake card. Oh, Fangbear's Familiar. Yeah, I have it in this deck. Or no, I have it in my Codis deck. I'll sacrifice the Slasher. Look at that, it had no counters on it. She's back. Hello, Exiling Removal. Very nice to see you. Still don't know what this is. It's probably like a land. It's just a cloaked card. Wait, what? No, I didn't really have fun. Is this because I didn't let you steal? I sacrificed like 3 creatures blocking you. Tival, Arbiter of Virtue. The more lands, or sorry, the more cards you have in the graveyard, the lower you can pay your spells, because you can use them to delve. All of your things you can use for delve. Yeah, that's Tival. You also have to pay life though, so like, oof. I have Marsh Flats and Crashing Drawbridge. It's not that good of a start, but I'll still take it. I'm a little distracted, I apologize. My cat is on the floor, being very, very cute at me. It was a cute little girl. They're saying hello. Hi. Good, a land. Yeah, I feel like Tival is really good in Commander, but not as good in Brawl, because you only have 25 life to give when you're casting spells. This is actually a spell that, like, a couple people have been, like, asking about, like, hey, Amy, do you plan on building this? And it's like, maybe. I think it's going to be tricky in Arena. I'm sure I can build something around it, but it's going to be harder. I'm a little surprised to see Waterlogged Grove. Okay, that mills. Gets them a land. They be able to reanimate as well. And I'll give this Runic Armasaur haste so I can deal 2 damage. The lower I can get their life total, the faster I can get their life total low, just the better it's going to be for me. If they don't have life to give, then they're going to have to rely on gaining life either through Tivol's lifelink or through, I don't know, like some pseudo storming. That might work. Nice 1/1. Demonic Council. Oh, you have Delirium. I wonder what they're searching for. What's the best card for a Tivol deck? I really don't know. I'll name Spirit. And I'll bring out this Tort. Give them both haste and try to swing in. It could just be a board wipe, like cut me off. Maybe it's... trying to think of like, especially around 4 mana. Okay, it's just a board wipe. Wait. Of all the board wipes, I didn't expect Toxic Deluge. Bro, you only have 8 life left. Scraps, Honey Bear. You stop wheezing on the floor. Just come up here. You silly cat. Treasure's Insight will gain them life. Maybe I hit that. You want to play Tivol? Hey, I think that's actually what they tutored for, and that's what I was, like, most afraid of. So let me just try to, like... Awesome. No reservoir. I'd really like a land, though. Honey Bear. Come here. This cat. Shifting Woodland. It can turn into a copy of, well, a different permanent in their graveyard. Yeah, honey? Honey, I have a problem. I don't have any life. I don't have any mana. You want a treat? I wasn't lying about the cat distracting me. She's so cute. Look at this thing. Just look at this guy. Want another? I'm scared about this turn. One more? Okay, yes, I love you too, honey. You can have one more treat, but only if you give the camera a cute little look. Right? Cute look? Good girl. They are channeling Takanuma. Their graveyard is full, and now it's just a matter of, like, they need to pull off something big with Tivol. They have up to 18 life. 17 life. Maybe, like, a huge... Yeah, Scraps, your tail sure is right in the camera. Huge drain. Coveted prize. Is that a tutor? It is a tutor. You are so cute. You are so cute. Yes, you are. What are you looking at? You looking at the frog on the microphone that you knock off all the time? I'm trying to think of, like, what is a non-targeted spell, especially. Because Torment of Hailfire is non-targeting, right? They gain the life. They're back up to 12. Oh, Hailfire does not target. Okay. Is Platinum Angel on Arena? Yes. So you can go into the deep negatives if you have 7 mana or a way to reanimate like a Platinum Angel. Hailfire has ruined many a EDH game. What do you mean, Ugin? Jeez. Alright, well, there goes my little guy there. So they can use this to gain some more life. Yes, I kiss you. I don't know how many more colorless spells they have. I'm going to put that in the graveyard. I am going to try to get this stinky boy out. Fecund Green Shell, with the full understanding that it may get exiled. It has reach, so maybe I can trade it into Tival. We'll see. Is Ugin there for some removal and life gain? Maybe. Ever Flying Well. They lose 3. They mill. And they draw. Hacked Blade. There's also a White Angel that's like a Platinum Angel with Flash. Yeah, that one can't be run in this deck, though. Okay, they gain more life. They draw a card. If they swing in, they have up to 14 life to give. Transit Mage. We've already seen, like, the 4 mana artifact I'm scared of, but I feel like that's why Transit Mage is in there. Okay, the 1 ring gives them Protections. That's also colorless, so they exile that. Okay, they go to 1, and then they go to 7. I do need to be able to block that. So I guess it's Betor. Zoprindel also has reach, but I'm 1 mana short. If they cast a colorless spell, I'm just done for. Or, like, any removal spell that does not kill them first. This cat is so good. That's a removal spell. Boop. GG, Tival. Yeah, Tival seems kind of tricky to pull off. I'm glad they were able to show off what it does. It is on my to-brew list. I just have to kind of figure out what I want to do with it first. Self-mill and get the kill. Miriam, Sentinel, Worm. Oh, Worm. It's going to be a whole lot of dragons. I have some ramp, and I have a cat in my face. And I think she's about to leave. Yeah, I think she's about to head out. Nice. Miriam is going to be copying up their dragons. Ramping. You sometimes using some small board wipes. And then, well, it's time for dragons. I'm just going to tell you all this right now. If you are interested in building a Miriam deck, be sure to look at the cards that are coming out in the new Alchemy set. There are some incredible cards for Miriam. I thought about holding this back since they're probably running some artifact-based ramp, like the dragon orbs of dragon kind, those things. Yeah, like that one. This works out, though. Next turn, hopefully a Bloodletter of Aclazotz and Betor. If I can get 40 toughness plus Bloodletter of Aclazotz, it kills my opponent in 1 swing. That would be awesome. Hi, Sarkhan. This Sarkhan can add mana or dragons. Expel the Interlopers can obliterate dragons.
What madness!
It's like I'm psychic. Y'all saw me just like struggling with Orb of Dragon something. Betor comes out and will draw me a card. Oh, a get out of here. Miriam has ward, so it would take everything to get rid of her. Thankfully, burn isn't going to work on my creatures right now because of barricade. Is that Miriam mana? It's Miriam mana! What do you mean a required update is available? It's Wednesday. What? Huh? Okay, hold up. Let me get the board and... Maybe there's a hotfix? Okay. Cool. Take out the Miriam. They can't copy anything. Kill the Sarkhan. They don't have as much ramp. Hopefully win the game. Nice. And I guess I have to restart Arena. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I'm so happy I got to do the, like, booty fling, Tree of Perdition, catapult fodder thing. That makes me so happy that I got to do that. This deck is kind of similar to the Betor deck that I actually have in paper. I've played this deck on the Worst Possible Commander show and on Elder Dragon Hijinks, and it's really fun. I will absolutely recommend Betor in paper and also in arena. I think that Toughness Matters is a really cool archetype, even though it is a bit fragile because you kind of require the toughness and the toughness enabler, which tend to be on separate creatures, though sometimes it is all at once with things like the Bedrock Tortoise. I love to see that. This deck is cool though, and ideally I would be cutting Huatli, the Sun's Heart, in order to put Felithar in when that card comes out, because it should be coming out very soon. I'm recording this on the 23rd, so I have 1 week to wait. Also, there are a bunch of new cards coming out in Arena. Next week, there are the Commander Precon cards, like that Felithar, and also the Alchemy cards. I'm the one who makes the Alchemy reveal video, so yes, I have seen the cards ahead of time. I don't think there was anything really for this deck, but your Brawl decks are going to be getting some upgrades with the new Alchemy cards, especially if you're playing dragons. So Miriams and Tiamets, just keep an eye out for those new cards because they are really, really sweet. I think I mentioned before, but if I didn't, deck list is in the description, and if you'd like to suggest a commander, including one from that Alchemy set, please let me know. They've started revealing them. The Hamza has been shown, and yes, I will be building that Hamza because it's sweet and has some cool combos with it. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.